everyone. This is the Pension Consultation Office of Kubo Social Insurance Labor Corporation. Among the various duties of a social insurance labor consultant, I have been involved with pension-related matters for many years, over 35 years as a certified social insurance labor consultant. And I have come to realize that the pension system is something that connects our country with the rest of the world. That is to say, for over 35 years now. Starting in Kobe, Hyogo Prefecture, and then after the earthquake, I set up an office in a place called Amagasaki. For over 35 years, I have worked solely as a social insurance labor consultant in Hyogo Prefecture. With that experience, I now also run a company called Sharo-shi Masters in British Columbia, Canada. I am working as a social insurance labor consultant in both Japan and Canada at the same time. And I believe I am the only Japanese person doing this. Anyway, after coming to British Columbia, Canada, seeing cities like Vancouver and Victoria, and talking with local people, I have truly realized that people from all over the world are working in Japan. There are also many Japanese people who have come to Canada and are living here. On the other hand, sometimes people approach me and say, "Oh, you're Japanese, aren't you?" and start a conversation. Surprisingly, there are quite a few people nearby who tell me things like, "I used to work in Aomori," or "I worked in Fukushima." When we think about the fact that more and more people from various countries will be working in Japan from now on, as long as you work in Japan, everyone is required to pay into the employee's pension insurance system, right? And once you've paid into it, in many countries, this pension system allows you to use your benefits across borders in different countries. Other systems, for example, the Labor Standards Act or the Employment Insurance Act, those are only applicable within Japan, right? I understand that in my mind. I used to understand in theory that the pension system is connected to various countries through social security agreements. But now I truly feel it firsthand because I receive so many inquiries and consultations from people in many different countries about claiming Japanese pensions. Well, even as I'm talking like this now, there are people who say, "I've worked in Japan, but am I not receiving a Japanese pension?" Or, "If I receive a Japanese pension, won't the pension I am currently getting be reduced?" There are people who misunderstand things in this way. Of course, the reason for this misunderstanding is that there used to be such laws in the past, so there are people who still believe this because of that influence. However, nowadays, many countries are moving toward eliminating such disadvantages. In 2025, well, actually that was just last year, there was still a reduction system like that in the United States until 2025. But now it has been abolished. In any case, the pension system is something that connects various countries and links the world together. Japan's pension system is also interconnected with those of various other countries, so to speak. Many countries are joining hands and cooperating to maintain the pension system as a protected institution. Therefore, if you have been involved with the pension systems of countries other than Japan and wish to make a claim, well, you won't receive anything unless you actually file a claim with the pension or insurance system of each country. Therefore, if you are considering making a claim, please feel free to contact me about it. If you scan the QR code and contact me via line, we can communicate privately without your inquiry being made public to others. So if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to access me through that QR code. Japan and Canada, well, specifically British Columbia, since we're talking about Vancouver, BC, but here in Victoria, the capital of BC, I work in real time, simultaneously connecting and collaborating between Japan and Victoria. My office in Japan, well, I'll be temporarily returning to Japan soon myself, but my office in Japan is always up and running, constantly operating. We stay connected in real time and communicate back and forth so we can provide support from both sides. Please feel free to leave everything to us with peace of mind. This was the Pension Consultation Office of Kubo Certified Social Insurance and Labor Consultant Corporation. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.